Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me today. I do hope you're well. We're back in Poppyfields today, and last episode we got this side of the entrance finished, I think, for now anyway, at least until I decide what else I'm going to do over here. And today we are going to look at this side over here. So I want to start with this building. So clearly this bit isn't there yet. I don't know, there's something missing from this, and I'm not sure what it is, I'll be honest, but I'm gonna just start doing some stuff to see what I can add on, try and make this look like a good modern bit of architecture. So this is the kind of thing I'm thinking of. Let's get rid of that. Right, so yeah, I just want to try and, I don't know, just feel like this needs something. I'm just not sure what. But maybe something in the middle here, just, you know, that extra little detail like that. I don't think this is going to look good higher up. I don't think that's... No, I don't know. Maybe I don't know actually. Maybe that. Let's have a look. And if I need to fill these gaps in, so let's just do that. And let's bring these down. Well, we're getting somewhere actually. That's starting to look a little bit better. Still feel like it needs a little something else. Now let's have a look. Is that? Just wondering if that's a symmetrical pattern or not. I think it is, isn't it? Wondering, something like that. Can I just squeeze that back or not? No, not quite. That's fine. Let's just see if I can bring these ones out. You know, I'm not sure that is symmetrical, is it? My eyes are deceiving me. No, that's fine. Let's get rid of that. I feel like it needs something in the middle, or maybe the windows need to be different. Maybe, actually, I could maybe blacken the windows out a bit more. Just change the light colour as well. Yeah, that's a bit nicer actually. Maybe that's all it needs. Doesn't need to be over the top, not massively anyway. I'm just wondering actually, I might just lift these bottom bits up as well a little bit more. Let's just see. Kind of mirroring the top a little bit, but maybe a little bit less. So again, let's just fill the gaps there. I think that's fine. I think once I get a bit more foliage in front of it, I think that's going to look good actually. Because it just breaks up that wooden wall. Looks nice and modern. Let's go with it for now, until I come up with something else. So what I want to do here is something similar to what I did on the other side. I want to start curved though here, because we haven't got as much space as we had on that side. I always forget, it never does the first one curved, which I never understand. It's very annoying. Let's bring that out. So I want it roughly in line with the other side. So I want it to come to about there. And then I want it straight from there. Something like that. How does that look? Nice, I like that. So, foliage-wise, what do I want to do on this side? I don't want to do too much. I need a bit of something here. Let's get rid of the angle. Yeah, I think something like this in the corner here will look nice. I don't want to block the view, so if you are approaching the zoo from over here, I don't want to block the view too much, although you can't really see much anyway until you get to about here. So it's not a big issue really. What have we got? Let's start at the bottom instead. I always start at the top. Might be nice to actually go to the bottom. This is actually a new item, isn't it? The wild hedgerow. I quite like this. I could quite like the idea of a little bit of this kind of lining that. Yeah, I think that looks quite good actually. Yeah, I don't know what pack brought that in, but that is it's a really nice little hedgerow. Maybe a little bush over here. Yep, and then I'm going to need something along this back bit. I quite like these kind of growing right up against the back here. I'm not going to do all the way along here because it's basically going to be poppy fields along here, but I just like a little bit of that there. And then I think the rest is just going to be poppies. I don't think it needs to be more than that. So let's just come into here and let's grab a big old load of poppies like that and see what we can do. Okay, and that's a good start. Now I don't want to go over the top, but I do need some more. Oh dear, that was not what I intended. I do need some more of this right along the edge. There we go. Let's just get that kind of filled in, and then we'll flip it around and do the same along the back here. Right, and then let's kind of fill it in a bit along here as well. Lovely. Right, how does that look? Nice. So as you're walking along here, you can be in no doubt at all that you are walking into a poppy fields. Fantastic. I really like that. I think that looks really good. So let's have a look at night time before we move on, because I want to make sure the lighting is good. So we've done lighting on the sides, we've got street lighting. The building itself definitely needs some more lights. So I was going to do some hanging lights, wasn't I, in here? Let's have a look at that. I believe there are some nice hanging lights. I think there's some strip light somewhere. Yeah, stuff like this. Ah, this is the one that's already kind of connected. So let's get them up the right way. Okay, let's get them right on there, and then I'll probably go kind of in the middle of each panel, I think. Something like that. Let's just come out and see what that's going to look like. Yeah, I think that will look good, and then we'll get some outside lights as well. Oh, just thinking, I wonder if I can, yeah, I can change the colours of these, so I might do that. It depends what it looks like. I might not actually, I might keep this as the white light and then have some different lighting outside, maybe some orange. I do like the orange lighting. I just think it looks a little bit warmer, you know, than this basic stuff. Let's just come out and have a look. Yes, that does look nice actually. But then I feel like we need something like this on the outside. Now whether I can hide one of these in the bushes here. I do like the idea of that, just sitting in the undergrowth. Let's try not to get it shining on that bush too much. Yeah, let's bring it right to the edge there. It's very bright. I might need to soften it a little bit. Oh no, that doesn't work, does it? Oh no, it needs to actually be a darker colour. Ooh, I quite like a nice dark green. Oh, actually a nice blue glow. Actually, that looks... Oh, I don't know, there's so many options. Some of them are... Yeah, that's a bit too much. Oh, it's really tricky this, isn't it? Hang on, let's just... Oh, did that not... Oh man, didn't place it. That was weird. Let's try that again then. Right, let's get it in the middle and then let's just tilt it down. There we go. Okay, right, what do we think? As you're approaching it from over here, actually that orange does work, I think. Excellent. Okay, yeah, I'm going with that. The building itself, I do quite like the idea of some lighting over here. Just wondering if I can just have a couple of these in here, just adding a little bit of light on the building. Like that. Yeah, that looks good. Do I need one of them over here? Hang on, let's get it moved forwards. No, that's at the wrong angle. There we go. Let's take it in. Do I need one here somewhere? I kind of like that it just adds that little bit of light onto the side of the building there. You don't really notice it, but it's just there, isn't it? Cool, and then I've got to think about what I want inside this area here with the pond. I like the idea actually of maybe just a couple of lights underwater, which seems a little odd, but actually I think that might be all that I need here. I'll just get them in and see what I think it looks like. Just, yeah, there's a nice little glow on the water there. That looks good. And then I just wonder if something inside the bamboos here might work, or if it's going to be a bit overpowering. If I go with the orange, yeah, see, I think that's going to look really nice actually. Just that little bit of underlighting. gives it that glow, doesn't it? And let's get one right back here, I think. Okay, and let's have a look at that. As you come in, I quite like it. It sort of makes these animals a bit silhouetted, which I like. Yeah, good. I like that. Now, do I need anything along the fence line here? Whether I have, I don't know if you could do position snap on these fences or not. No, but I do think it probably needs the odd light on here, and again probably not too bright. But yeah, I think maybe just a few of these along here will look good. Man, I really should space these out properly, shouldn't I? So what have we got? The gap needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on, I can't see these properly. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1. Hang on. It's really hard to see where the blocks are. In fact, there isn't. No, it's not going to work. No, it's fine. It's not going to work properly because of the way the fence is made. So I'm just going to have to estimate. Yeah, that's fine. That looks good to me. Let's go there. Let's go there. And we'll do one more there and then one right at the end. Good. Nice. Okay, I like that. I don't think I need another one in here, do I? Yes, maybe I do. Let's get one there as well. Cool. Right, and then what do I need over here? Probably don't need one right behind the bamboo there, so let's start on the corner there. So they're a bit closer together around the corner because I think you kind of need the slightly closer lighting there, and then roughly spaced the same along here. I won't go right to the end this time, let's just go to there. Excellent. I am pretty happy with that. So for the outside, I think we are just about there. Let's get back to daytime. I think that's good. One thing that I do want to do, and this is something that I want to do more of, I just want a few weeds. So this is the sort of detailing that I want to do more of in this zoo. Just little weeds, just growing up where they shouldn't be. It's that level of realism that I've spoken about, which I want to do, and it's purely for me. You know, no one else is getting any benefit out of this sort of detail. It's just something that I want to do a bit of. You know, even just a little bit like this, just sticking out of the hedge here. You know, just a little weed growing where it's not meant to be, and that's going to make me a happy man. I'm easily pleased with this sort of thing, because that's what nature does. You know, being a gardener myself, you know, half of my job, probably more than half of my job, is weeding, and you know, that's fine. That's what nature wants to do. It wants to spread itself around. So there we go. That's good. These are just common nettles, stinging nettles we call them in the UK here. They're horrible things to deal with, but they're actually fantastic for wildlife. So it's not that bad really. I'd be tempted to put some weeds actually in the poppies, but I think because the zoo is called Poppyfields, I like to think that they'd send someone out here to pluck weeds out that are growing up in this main poppy bit. So let's not do weeds there, just a few along the edges. That's great, I like that. That's a nice little detail. So until I come up with more things, that's going to do it for outside the zoo at the front. I think that's looking good. I'm very happy with that. So what did we want to do inside? Were we happy with the inside? Let's just check the lighting in here. So we've got the lighting at the top, a little bit of lighting on that door. This is all lit up really nicely here. We've got the booze, we've got the sign, we've got our pay bit, and then we've got our shop, obviously, which is very well lit up. So yeah, I'm very happy with all that there. So let's move out to the other side. So I was going to put a toilet block in, wasn't I? So let's have a look at that. Actually, no, let's not look at that. Let's look at something else that I wanted to do here. I just had an idea, and I don't know if this is going to work at all. This might be a complete disaster, but I just want to look at something. So I just had the idea of having a bank, a grassy bank with a stone edge in here. I think it's the temple edging is the one that I was thinking of. There's this lovely stone texture that's all mossy. Now, where are you? Down here somewhere, surely. Oh, maybe it's the twilight stuff. Is that the one? That doesn't look mossy to me. No, that is not mossy. I could have sworn there was a nice mossy stone. Have I missed it? Let's keep going. Right, so you got that mossy stuff, but there's no stone wall in that. You've got the rustic stuff. Ah, this is the one, dry stone. Okay, that's the one I'm thinking of. Hang on, is it? Yes, that. No, yes, no, no. That's still not mossy, is it? Sure, one of these was mossy. Certainly not breeze blocks. Maybe it's not a stone one. Maybe it's. I could have sworn it was called Twilight. Maybe it's just Twilight something. Let's come down here and have a look. No, it's not that one. Okay. Maybe I imagined it. I can't have imagined it, surely. Sorry about this. You might be experiencing me having some sort of mental crisis. No, it's not there, is it? Oh, hang on, what's this one? No, that's the same dry stone. I think that's all the same. That's not mossy. None of this is mossy, is it? Oh, it must be in the stone bit. You would think in the wall bit rather. Where are we here? Let's just check Twilight. I don't know why I've got Twilight in my head. I can't imagine there's bits that aren't classed as wall pieces that are mossy. No, I must have imagined it. It's alright because I think I can probably make it look mossy. Okay, so I think it is the Twilight sort of texture is what I'm imagining here. So the idea, what I'm thinking is a sort of a bank like this. Where the land is then raised up behind it. I'm just trying to think. I'd like it to be curved, but that's going to be very tricky to do. I do wonder. Actually, let's get these grouped together. So this is all part of my experimentation. This is what I want to do a bit more of in this zoo. It's just trying new things. Actually, yes, I can curve it if I do that, can't I? It does, actually, it does blend together nicely when you do that. Nice. And then just wonder if I can get away with a bit more curving as well. So the idea is you come out and you're immediately kind of forced to go around this curve. So the path is gonna come out. I probably need to do this because there's going to be some backstagey bits in here, I think, probably. Right, let's have a look at the pathway. So let's keep going with this. Alright, so that's 8 meters, and that's probably how I need it to stay, sort of 8 meters. Let's get rid of the angle snap, that's not really working. And then kind of off in that direction. Okay, that's good. I can work with this. Right, let's just line this bit here. I'm just trying to line up like that. And then the path can go roughly like that. Cool. Obviously it looks terrible at the moment, but hopefully if I can do the bit behind it well, I can make it look good. But who knows? Right, let's bring that height right down. So this needs to go to the same height. I can never ever do these. I just find this 3D look very hard to get right. Ah, of course, yes, I can't get it close enough to that, can I? So I only want it. Let's just raise that up and see what it's going to look like. Yeah, okay, I can make this work. Right, so let's just see about moving this just a touch, something like that. And then I probably want to smooth this off, of course, so that it is actually a bank. That's the idea, is that this is a bank, and in fact down this way as well. So it's just a bank of grass basically, and then I'm going to do something on the top. I'll get some thicker grasses growing on it, I think, to try and sort of blend it in with the stone. And I'll get some rocks. I'm going to get rid of these bits at the front here. Let's just paint all of that. Yeah, so ideally I'd like to pull in the land around the end, but it's too close to the pathway. I wonder if I need to push this back into it a little bit more like that. I think I do. Okay, well, it's getting there. You can, hopefully you can kind of see what I'm aiming for here. And then eventually the idea is it will come around here and we'll have our first habitat on the right hand side here. But yeah, we'll get to that. That's going to be for the next episode because I'm going to call it a day there for this one. Brilliant. Let me know what you think. So do you like the outside of our zoo now that we've finished? I think it's looking pretty damn good, actually. I'm very happy with that. I'm looking forward to letting some people come into the zoo once we've got a couple of habitats up and running. But yeah, let me know what you think. Do you like what I've done? If you've got any thoughts or ideas or suggestions, do leave some comments down below if you've got anything you want to say. And hopefully I will see you again in the next episode very soon. Until then, take care. Bye for now.